Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make our family's favorite flan. So if you want to know more about the tips, the exact recipe, make sure to keep an eye out in the description area right below this video. You click that little arrow, it's going to show you the description. I'm going to have more step-by-step things for you guys to read and help you out through the process. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my pan on a medium heat. I've let this pan warm up for a good minute and a half. Now we're going to go ahead and add our sugar. You see any of these little chunks in your sugar, make sure you break them apart, because they'll come back and haunt you while you're in the process. Okay, so come break them down. Try to spread the sugar evenly on your pan. It's preferred to use a non-stick pan and also a wood or a silicone spatula, because what happens here is if you use any kind of metal, you can really burn yourself. It hurts. It hurts really bad. Even with the silicone spatula, you still can run a complication of hurting yourself. So please be careful.
It looks like we're walking on sand.
This one? Mm-hmm. Like the sand dunes?
I meant the sand by the beach.
Oh, okay. I was thinking sand dunes. Yeah, I was thinking the sand dunes, girl. I know you're going to want to come and touch it as soon as it starts melting. Don't do it. Just hold off a little bit. So all I'm doing is trying to disperse the sugar into the little puddles that are already starting to melt to help it out. Every pan is very particular, it's very different. So if for some reason one pan is not working, try it out with another pan and go from there. Looks like a little avalanche now. Mm-hmm. You're gonna see certain colors start to turn amber. And those are the ones you wanna start mixing, okay? Because that's about the color we want for our sugar. Ooh, it's hot in here. I can feel the heat. If you were to put all this sugar over here right now, you would end up with a clumpy mess. So just be patient, take it easy. Get in tune with your pan. You know, sometimes I used to watch videos that are like boom, 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 done. And they wouldn't tell you like, oh my gosh, you're gonna mess this up or mess that. Mm-hmm. So I'm always like happy that I can help somebody else avoid those things, because you feel like such a loser after.
Really?
Yeah, I know I did, because I love the kitchen, and whenever it's something like really foreign to our cuisine, mm-hmm. I felt that way. So.
And it could be like the smallest thing that you missed, right?
It's tiny, because a lot of these quick recipes, like they don't tell you like the complications you can have. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So. Such a pretty color, right?
Yes.
So if you like it the amber color, you're looking for that, but if you like it lighter, you can go that route. I like about this color. And there's certain people, like my mother, that love it more of the burnt flavor.
Because of the smokiness?
Yeah. If you guys have kids around when you guys are doing this, please be careful. Tell them to just stay away for this part. And shout out to all the Views Club juniors that are learning to cook with us and their mamas. Or you guys just like hanging out with us. Shout out to you guys.
You know what we do have? We have a lot of our silent viewers coming through. So shout out to you guys too. Thank you for coming out. I'm very much a shy lady, so I know what that's like. I am a silent viewer myself. Oh, there we go. See? Alright. So now I have my heat on a simmer because I can see how smoky it is and I can see that it's gonna dissolve properly. So once you get to that part that it's all dissolved properly and smooth, there's no chunking of the sugar, there's no sugar grains in here, that's when you want to go ahead and turn it off, okay? Right about this color, you're about 30 seconds to a minute from burning it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it to my my baking dish quickly, okay? If I don't capture it on the camera, I'm just pouring it over very, very gently.
Girl, I'm fast. Let's do this.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. So go ahead and pour it into the dish that you're gonna be doing, or not doing, making your flan, okay? I hope you guys are all having a good summer. I definitely have a busy house. Very, very busy. Busier than usual. But we're having a good time. Okay?
Don't stick your finger in there to taste it.
Do not taste this. Okay? At all. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start turning my baking dish. And of course, if you love a thicker layer, go for it. This smell makes me feel like those vintage stores where they have like toffee and they're making their own candy.
Oh yes, it smells so good.
Yeah.
Or even in Disneyland when you walk by in there. You can
the
see
confectioner's little place. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we said it pretty good. Let me see what we got over here.
There's a tag under your pan and it's not new. It's been washed.
Well, I don't struggle with these tags. I'm over it. That spends too much of my time, guys. I have homeschooling to do. Okay, so now that we have this set, let me go ahead and show you how to prepare the custard part of our flan, the delicious creaminess, because that's one thing that I'm known for, is for making my flan very creamy, and you guys are gonna see why right now.
Yes, girl.
Okay. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna add our condensed milk. I like using Lechera, but you guys can use whatever you're comfortable with. And if you've never had Lechera, I'm sure Cloud could find a link to it, so you guys can try and get a hold of it. It is so amazingly good.
I sure can.
It's so good that they sell a little 6-pack of tiny ones, so you can eat it all at once.
Get yourself a 6-pack of beer and a 6-pack of Lechera.
Yeah, and you're set. Okay. After you add your condensed milk, your Lechera, you want to add your evaporated milk. You know, I think for this recipe, it's definitely worth paying a little extra if you can for the Carnation and the Lechera brand. Your vanilla blend. You guys already know which one I use, the Molina. We're gonna go ahead and add our 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Ooh, it looks like a little coffee drink. Mmm. You know what that reminds me of,
Yummy.
girl? Don't even play.
Are you gonna show them how to make it here?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys at the end how my sister and I love to have our sweet tooth treat that we're gonna have, because this is gonna be something we are indulging in. We've been so good.
It's been a while since I had sugar. You might have to call 911.
Yes, it has. I've been doing so good on my eating, guys, that I am starting to get rid of most of my clothes.
Ooh.
So I already have a pile that I dropped off at donation, and I'm really like slimming down, and I'm very happy. I don't want to be a toothpick. I just want to feel light, less pressure on my knees. Que los enseñe, que los enseñe. Ooh. All right, so now you want to go ahead and add your eggs. My eggs are room temperature. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend our ingredients, okay? And this is gonna be about a minute or two because my blender is really powerful. We just wanna marry all these flavors in this blender. And our Ninja, what's up, Ninja? We're waiting for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And I am gonna be blending it.
Plug it in, plug it in.
It's plugged in, quit playing. God, I can't live that one down, guys. So I start with 1, then I go to 2, 3, and then I'm gonna be blending, okay? Okay friends, now that we've blended our ingredients, I'm gonna go ahead and strain this. Yes, you heard me correctly.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. I've made my flan various of times. I've used my mom's recipe, but I've tweaked every single thing that I do for my flan, okay? This is something that my mom and I always bicker about.
I love that you change all our family recipes to like update them. I like that.
Yeah, I just... Sometimes, depending on how many eggs or like how I switch it up for that day, because you guys know I'm moody, I tend to sometimes get that custardy egg bubbles that I dislike.
That one doesn't have any bubbles at all, right?
Well,
like the
not if you strain it, you don't.
Let me see.
So I like to strain it with a nice cheesecloth.
Say it fast.
Cheesecloth. And if you don't have a cheesecloth, you can still strain it with your regular strainer. I just take that extra step. Okay? Because those are the bubbles that end up tormenting me. If they don't torment you and you just want to taste it and do your thing, do your thing. Okay?
The sugar and the bubbles torment you?
Yes. And I just take my time and do this like so. I start getting romantic and think about certain actors that are just so wonderful at their craft. Views Club, if you're here, make sure you leave it in the comments. I'm just kidding, but really I'm not.
No, you shouldn't be kidding.
Okay. And then at the bottom, just go ahead and give it a good swipe.
Whoa, that looks amazing, the mixture.
Mm-hmm. This is your creamy flan. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Look how beautiful that is. I love it.
I love it too.
Okay, so now that we've done all that wonderful blending, I'm telling you, if you get these steps done, you're gonna get this done so quick. The only thing that's gonna really you're gonna be ready to eat this now, but you gotta wait, okay? So go ahead and pour that in gently.
Ooh, I can hear crackling. What?
What?
That's cool. Is this your happy birthday cake?
You already know, girl.
Happy birthday to me. Ooh. Estas son las
I hope I see a happy birthday from you guys on every single one of my videos. I think this is my first time actually voicing out like birthday celebration with you guys. And
And I love it this year. I'm usually so shy, but this year I love it.
A happy birthday playlist ready to go.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and bring the necessities for our next step, okay? And clear out this mess because you guys know it's gonna drive me nuts. Really? You guys, Cloud's on one right now. Okay, so once we have that set, you want to go ahead and put a nice foil over it, okay?
What if it's an ugly foil?
Bring it. It's important to recycle your foil just like in the old days, you know?
Okay.
Oh, I think I cut that one too big. And you know how I know? Because you don't want it to dip in here. And if it does, you're going to be okay because this part's going to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
Pero bienvenidos al oasis.
Hey.
I know, we have a lot of songs stuck in our head right now.
It's better than Baby Shark or Frozen.
You know what? Don't get anybody started. I'm going to do a fold in the middle right here, just so that that part doesn't stick like that one did. Okay? You just got to cover it up. Because the last thing you want to do is bake your foil into your flan.
And I'd still eat it.
I did too, it's home cooking. But you know, if I don't impress my YouTube fam, you guys don't even come and see me, and then I start getting sad.
Aww.
I really do. Like, sometimes there's people that are like, I can't, I'm at work, and I'm like, oh, how cute, they're checking on me. You know, because I tell you guys all about my life, and I get little snippets of yours, so, you know, we're like pen pals and virtually hang out. That's what I can handle. All right, let me make sure that I don't have anything sticking under here. And then, yeah, we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in the oven. Come on, come join me.
I can see you from here, look. I'm coming.
Really? Vente para acá a ayudarme, Claudia.
Okay, mija, véngase para acá.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm coming, girl. I just hope I don't drop this.
I said if you do, drop it on me.
Okay, friends, I poured a little bit of water, maybe about like 2 inches. You don't want to go over that because then it's gonna pour over on your custard, on your flan. Let me give you guys a little peek. See? This is called a baño Maria. So Maria. Ooh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for about 50 to 60 minutes, okay? How do you know when it's ready? You'll know.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
This is get my workout in, guys. Yeah. Okay, friends, this is what happened from yesterday. I got busy doing mom things, you know, winding down with the boys, and it got late. So when this was done baking, I took it out and I let it setting for about 30 to 45 minutes to cool. And what I did after that was I put it in the refrigerator. And it's been in my refrigerator about 12 to 14 hours. It's really cold. It's settled. And any things that you guys might run across while you're baking that you're gonna be like, Steph, what do I do? You know I got you. It's gonna be in the description area. I don't want you to panic. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and go around the edges. Just like this.
With the butter knife?
Yeah. I could have done this last night, but after it cooled. But you know, mommy life. This is home cooking. Life happens. So I got a little bit of the thickness, so I just cleaned my knife, and I'm coming right back at it. Ooh. That's so good.
Mala.
Yes, my stickers are under here. No, I'm not returning it. I use my plates. Okay. Now we're gonna do a quick flip. You ready?
Ready. Hey, mírala. Okay.
Oh, I can see the syrup pouring everywhere. Yes. Now you're talking to me, baby. That I like. I said, now you're talking to me, baby.
Un tamborazo. Should be coming out. Oh my goodness. Honey. Should be coming out. Oh my goodness. Honey baby. Ooh. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
It's because like all this syrup right here is good. You know, when you haven't been eating that much sweets, it's gonna hit the spot.
Don't you be teasing me, girl. Let me see.
So this is what happens. My baking while I was with my kids, you can see a little bit of, you know, whatever here, but it's gonna be good, guys, okay?
If you guys follow the instructions step by step, you will be okay.
You will be okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut into this because I'm gonna show you how Cloud and I like to have this, okay?
Yes.
You guys, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I get worked up if cakes are not cut. Or pie looking things are not cut like a pie.
Don't we know this?
Yes, honey. Okay.
And you guys, the cracked one is for your suegra.
Yes.
Unless you have a good suegra.
I need to get my baño Maria, like my little thing to do the water bath for these, because I have it somewhere in my garage underneath everything.
Yeah, those pans really help.
Yeah, they really do, and that's how you get the difference for the top. And you kind of have to build that. What do you call maña? Like a habit.
I'm gonna get you one for your birthday.
Well, I have one. Why don't you go find it in my garage?
That's the problem. I don't want to go in there.
You're just gonna. Yeah, it's scary in there.
Well, it's all cooking stuff that you have in there, all like tools.
Well, I have a lot of cooking stuff, and I have all the babies, like baby stuff, you know?
Girl, that garage takes up half of your cooking utensils and tools and stuff.
Well, the thing is, I have that in the little garage, and then in the main garage, I still have, I like to cook.
Yep.
Okay, so.
I never have to go anywhere for kitchen supplies. Thank you, neighbor.
Ya sabes, I got you. What's mine is yours, babe.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a huge piece. No, I'm not gonna take the huge one. Let me get my thing too. Let me get my thing to scoop it out.
You were about to use your knife.
I was. Okay, so Cloud and I like to have it like this. Ready? You're gonna, let me stab my crushed ice real quick. Break it down, break it down.
Stab? On this edition of Snapped in the Kitchen.
Aye! That's too much ice. You just need a little bit of ice, okay? We're gonna pour a little bit of our coffee. Shout out to all our Vietnamese friends. They're the ones that introduced us to having it this way.
Yes.
Now, get ready for it. Let me get into the sweetness. Ahí estamos.
Oh my goodness.
And then, get a little bit of that in the inside, Cloud. I know you guys get worked up if I don't show you what it looks like on the inside. It's beautiful! This flan is gonna be probably the creamiest that you've ever had. And your family is gonna ask you to make more. You can be the person that brings the flan because everybody's terrified of this. Don't be terrified. I think one of the things that everybody gets really worked up about is it's not cooked. You'll know if it's shaking, wobbling like water, yeah, you need to keep it in and go by like 10 minutes at a time if you need to add time, because everybody's oven is different. I can tell you what my oven did, but it wouldn't work for yours. So I give you an estimated time, and then after you take the foil off, you kind of shake it a little bit, and if it's going like this, it's not ready. It has to be like a stiff jiggle. You'll know. It's kind of like a cake. No, not like a cake. It's a stiff jiggle, okay? That's what we're gonna call it.
Like a 3.2 on the Richter scale.
Hey, don't be talking about that. You know how I'm gonna get you prepped,
Oh,
girl.
it's too soon. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and come in and taste this. Mmm. Girl. Girl.
You know they.
Well, let me show you guys. It's not gonna fall apart on you. It's not those that just smell and mush in your mouth. It's creamy. It has the stiffness to hold up. This is a flan.
And it travels well.
It does travel well. If you guys have to take this to a party, a celebration, somebody had their baby and you're helping the family, yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Dame esta moradita.
You know, in Texas, when
Thank you, Mama.
my mother-in-law passed away, may she rest in peace, neighbors and people from the community bring you bake. So this would be something, I mean, may the people rest in peace. I don't know how to word it because you guys know I'm awkward, but it would be a little good dish to take a little nice treat.
Yeah, it is. It's a dessert that you can take for all occasions.
The stronger your coffee is for this, the better. I know there's some of you Views Club juniors that drink coffee with your mom.
I made one for my boss once and he was happy.
I like it too because I like to chew on the ice when I take that bite with the coffee.
Since I couldn't get my boss a girlfriend, I made him flan.
Oh gosh, this is so amazing.
You're so amazing.
Thank you. You guys ask me for this and I always deliver. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Another thing that I want to say, you guys, is that I don't want you to feel obligated to make every single thing that I make. These recipes are here for when you need them. Right? You guys are like, I need this recipe. I just got married. My man needs this recipe. My mom. And I'm here for you guys. So these recipes, whether you make all of them or not, I'm still going to be here for you. I appreciate your guys' company. I mean, who doesn't love watching like food videos? Right? I know I do. So on that note, if you guys like the way that I deliver the recipes and interact with you guys, make sure to subscribe and then click that bell that pops up if you want notifications of when I upload. Make sure to look in the description area. There is going to be a lot of step-by-step details that this dish really does need. I'm not just going to throw you out there blind.
Okay.
There is a lot of things that you're going to have questions about as you're going through the process. And I definitely would like you guys to read more. So I'm going to decide on this one. I'm going to type it up for you guys. Hey. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.